It's now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Miss Connie Choi. Connie was born and raised in San Jose, California. During her time at UC Davis, she was an organizer for TEDx UC Davis and a proud member of ASUCD Unitrans. For the past 2 years, Connie has been a resident advisor in the freshman dorms and research assistant in several psychology labs. She was also a member of the campus judicial board and a tutor for reading partners and an undergraduate teaching assistant for Intro to Cognitive Psychology. She conducted her own research on individual differences in language processing with Professor Deborah Long and presented her work at the Undergraduate Research Conference in April. At the end of the summer, she'll be moving to Boston for a research position at Tufts University. She plans on attending graduate school and hopes to share her love for psychology as a teacher one day. Welcome, Connie.
Welcome, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor, Deans, and all the university faculty and administration here today. I'd also like to welcome our family, friends, and loved ones who have come to share this important day with us. This commencement ceremony marks a big accomplishment. We did it. We're graduating. But how did we do it? Well, we studied a lot. We drank more caffeinated beverages than we should have. We colonized our professors' offices. And we definitely spent more money on textbooks than we'd like to. Now that our undergraduate career has come to an end, we may need new strategies for success. I'd like to share with you 3 tips that I've received. After all, this wouldn't be a graduation speech without some advice. Tip number 1, procrastinate. To procrastinate, by definition, means to put off daunting tasks, to replace pain for pleasure, and to enjoy the fullest of a moment. Don't let happiness be something that you're putting off till tomorrow. Even if you're unsure of the future, enjoy each day. Tip number 2, share your answers. Not cheat, but initiate cooperation. Work together, collaborate, and accept different opinions and viewpoints. No one can rise to great heights without the guidance of others. Take a moment to think of a classmate, a friend, a professor, or a parent who has helped you by sharing their answers. Just don't ever forget to cite them, APA style. This last tip is a truth that may seem self-evident. Tip number 3 is simply be kind. I think the most important thing is not to be rich or famous, but to live a life of kindness. You should still strive to obtain these ambitious things if that is what you want. But while you're on your way to building your multi-million-dollar company, don't forget the importance of kindness. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Giving a smile or holding the door open can mean everything to someone who's having the worst day of their life. In the heat of the moment, it may be difficult, but just remember this quote by Plato: "Be kind. Everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle." We are Aggies, and we care about the people, the land, and the animals too. That's the Aggie spirit, to take care of each other. Imagine a world where we loved everyone like we do our parents, a world where we cared about everyone like we do our sisters and brothers, a world where random acts of kindness weren't so random, but actually common. As a resident advisor, I have seen firsthand that Aggies have an amazing ability to see the best in people, to forgive mistakes, to give each other the benefit of the doubt, and to stand up for those who don't have a voice. I am so confident that we, as graduating Aggies, can bring more kindness to the world. Now, I have to take a moment to talk about parents. They are a different species to me. They work long shifts, sometimes overtime, put dinner on the table every night, and listen to endless complaints. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for making the far journey across oceans for better opportunities, for working long hours so that we could afford school, for the jokes, both good and bad, for all the ballet lessons, for my wonderful siblings, and for always telling me that those ex-boyfriends were losers anyways. Thank you to all the moms and dads here today for raising kind, hardworking, and supportive classmates. And so, now that we're getting ready to have our names be called and our photographs taken, I want you all to remember this if you're stressed about life after graduation. You all are going to be okay. Keep doing things that you love, and you'll end up where you want to be. Life is wonderful and full of surprises. The great philosopher, Winnie the Pooh, sums up my sentiments towards UC Davis perfectly in this quote. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. My fellow classmates, I wish for you all great happiness. I hope that if I run into you in 25 years and ask you how you've been, you'll tell me that your life has been so wonderful. Congratulations to us, class of 2014.